Hey Rev crew, got your workout today for Friday, December 11th. Thank God it's Friday. Okay, I have a quick and easy warm-up again today because I know you're on your own and warm-up's hard to do. So we're going to start with simple movements. 2 rounds of 10 band or air thrusters. So what that's going to look like is, if you've got a long band, you're going to step on it, hold it like you're about to do a thruster, squeeze and push overhead. A regular thruster or air thruster. Getting your body moving, even just lifting your arms up overhead is going to get your heart pumping. 5 left and 5 right tricep extensions. If you have one of these bands or a mini band, you can do this. I'm going to take that, drop it over my shoulder, holding on to it. You've seen me do this the way where we step both feet in, bring it up overhead, and extend here. Or last but not least, if you have light weight, you can go ahead and do a tricep kickback. Then 10 elevated push-up plus a shoulder tap. You get a little dynamic in your warm-up. So we're here, push up. Push up hard and then stabilize as you reach and touch your shoulder. 10 of those. You can use the back of your couch or your counter or your staircase. And then 5 chin-ups if you have a place to do chin-ups, or 5 to 10 bicep curls. It depends on how heavy the object you're curling is. If you've only got one heavy weight, you're going to support yourself and do 5 on each arm. If you have light weights, such as these, you can go ahead and do 10 bicep curls. All right. 2 rounds of that, and then we're into our workout. We have 3 segments, and each one has 3 rounds. You're going to rest as needed in between. If you don't need rest, you don't rest. You go on to the next one. If you need a minute, you take a minute. It's all up to what your body is saying to you to be ready to move on. So, the first 3 rounds are 10 plank up downs, 20 box dips or chair dips or couch dips, and then you're going to follow that up with a minute of mountain climbers or box step ups or going up and down your stairs. 1 minute steady movement. So plank up downs. I've got wide feet for these. Down, down, up, up. Every time my body is up, that's 1. Box dips. We're getting good and familiar with these. We're going to have amazing triceps by the time we're done with this quarantine. Making it harder. So we're doing 20 box dips. The way that I did those when I did this workout was 10 with this leg up, 10 with this leg up, just to be sure I'm staying balanced. And then I've got my minute of mountain climbers. Or box step ups or stairs. Okay, when you're done with 3 times through that, you rest as needed, and then you're going on to 3 rounds of 10 right and 10 left supported row. I did not get out a heavy weight for this, but the supported row allows us to move heavier weight because we have assistance with our balance. So staggered stance, square the hips, lean on something, deep breath in. Exhale, tighten up your core, and then you're gonna give me 10 rows. Done with that, same deal. Square up the hips in your staggered stance. I like to exhale on each row. So I told you I did this one. I used 40 pounds. There's your challenge. Use something heavy for those. 15 lat pull downs or shoulder raises. If you happen to have a set of bands, can you turn the camera and follow me? You're going to hook something above a doorway, grab hold of it, straight arms. So slight bend in the knee, hips are squared, belly's tight, pull down with straight arms. Okay, if you don't have a band for that, then you're going to go to Same deal. Slight bend in my knees, hips square, belly pulled in tight. Raise them up. You'll need lighter weights for that. If you don't have a light set of dumbbells, use some water bottles or milk jugs or something like that. And your cardio on this one, after you do those 2 movements, is air squats for a minute straight. All right, rest as needed after you complete 3 rounds of that. And we're into final 3 rounds. This one is slightly different. You're gonna do 10 bicep curls that are challenging for you. So whatever weights you have that you can challenge yourself. All right, so 10 bicep curls. And then 40 steps curl carry. What's that? All right, so if I was front rack carrying, I'd be here. My shoulders are helping me support the weight, and I'm walking along. If you get tired, this is where you go to. Okay, you're gonna be using something heavier than 10 pounds for this. You're gonna turn them out and hold here. So your biceps and your core have to work harder during these 40 steps. The further in I pull it, the easier it gets. And when I'm really tired and I know my core is letting go, bring it here. 40 steps and repeat 3 times. That's it for workout 1. And now we have bonus work. For those of you who are up for it, this is meant to be done in about 4 minutes, 4 to 5 minutes. We have 4 rounds of 10 single arm deadlifts with something that's not super heavy. I actually used 2 different weights. I used a 25-pound kettlebell for the deadlifting and a 15 for the strict pressing, because that's what I have available, kind of in the right weight range. I'm just going to demo it with 1 dumbbell. So you're going to work really hard to keep your hips square as you do 10 single arm deadlifts. When you finish 10, you're going to go straight into 10 single arm presses. And then you're going to switch sides and go 10 and 10. And at the end of that, you've got 1 round. You're going for 4 rounds, but you're going to set a timer for 5 minutes and not go longer than that. Okay, so that's that. If you only have heavier weight, that bonus work, maybe you go 5 and 5. Maybe you cut that bonus work out for a day, just do a few rounds of 10 deadlifts and do a 2-handed strict press or something like that. Don't go after it if you don't have the right weight to use so that you don't get hurt. All right, gang, that's Friday. I'll see you Saturday.